Sophia Duke Radio.
You're listening to the Sophia Duke Show, and we are live in Greenville at the African and Caribbean Restaurant and Bar off of Lawrence Road. They are located at 414 Lawrence Road. We have RaRa here.
What's up? What's up?
My brother from another mother. How you doing?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Good. Just always so excited to see you perform. You're so talented. I know the women think you sexy because you eat chocolate from Charleston. You get that Charleston suntan on you. You be talking so proper and sweet. Hallelujah. El Shabbat, honey. Let me stop acting up. I'm sorry because he over here blushing, y'all. How did you know that being a poet is your gift?
Well, basically, I knew that it was a gift when I started writing. I wrote my first poem in the 5th grade. I still got that poem. And basically got into hip-hop and rapping. Then I started noticing that, the best rappers and singers were actually poets. So that's when I knew that, that was a gift that, would help for a lifetime.
How do you feel about the rap industry now? Because we are a little bit older, and when we grew up on Biggie and Tupac, maybe a little bit of Run DMC. So how do you think rap has changed today?
Well, basically, I feel about it is that I actually love the way it progressed. I know you probably won't hear most old heads say that, but I actually love it because that's how evolution is. It's going to progress throughout time, and things are going to change. I feel that I feel that it's more marketable and less marketable. When I say more marketable, I mean with the increase of the internet and social media market, I feel that, amateur artists actually have a better way to increase their chances of getting discovered on the internet. I feel that it's less chances of being played on the radio nationwide due to, the folks who actually, quote unquote, control the market, with it's only like 4 subsidiaries like Clear Channel and all them. They got control of the market on the radio. Yeah.
What inspires your creative writing?
Well, basically the thing, I say everything. A lot of times women, but I say for the most part, I think everything. When I travel and I'm a new scenery or something of that nature, that can inspire the writing. When I see a situation that actually touches my heart. Like like little kids, I love the children. I love them, so they inspire me to write too. They love my music. They're like some of my number one fans.
Yeah.
So they inspire me. Seeing couples actually inspire me as well. I know I probably ain't gonna be in that situation in a while. So, but
claim it for you.
You're craving. So I get inspiration from a lot of places, man. Just everyday life and growing. That's it.
Since you're from Charleston, and I gotta say this because I love Charleston. Y'all can cook. There's some black folks down there that can cook, and I just want to go eat.
You gotta try Justine's Kitchen.
Justine's Kitchen?
Yeah.
Oh no, because the last time I went, I had 4 plates. and the 4th one was healthy. I had some fruit and yogurt. I was supposed to have that first, but I didn't. So I'm still paying that off.
I got you.
Your background being from Charleston, and you're Geechee.
Yeah.
There's so much history in Charleston when we think about slave trade. Does your Geechee influence your writing to be more creative and to have more freedom of your expression?
Well, basically it does, because actually it makes me stand out more as an individual. It actually can make me differentiate my sound compared to other artists out in the industry, and it just I guess basically the dialect can help most Geechee artists actually get out there and actually express themselves, and people will be like, especially from South Carolina, they'll listen to a record and then they could tell off top with the accent, like, he must be from Charleston. It helps with knowing who the individual is. And with me being a rap artist and a poet as well, it actually helps me out a whole lot more. I just gotta keep on working on my literature, right? Other than that, I think I do pretty well.
Do you have any competitors?
Competitors?
Poetry is different, but it's still a form of art and entertainment.
Well, basically, as far as it go for me having any competitors, the biggest competitor that I have is actually myself. Like that's the biggest competitor. I guess when against anyone else, it's like if you do your best, then you've actually beaten your competitor, which is yourself. That's the first person that you have to lose. You have to lose yourself in order to gain yourself, and basically that's the only person you're really competing against. As far as it go for out there in the poetry community, you have people that joke around about it. I'm gonna whip your ass in the slam and stuff like that. That's what we do with each other out there in the slams. Talk a little trash, but it's all love. We hang out, go eat, just laugh around. But it's not like the quote unquote rap game where sometimes people get in the beef to where somebody could actually, end up getting in a fight or, get beaten really bad or shot or even killed. It ain't nothing like that. Like, even though poets, they got their personalities and some of us got attitudes sometimes, like, it won't get to that point because at the end of the day, most of them are conscious. You're crazy, but still conscious about what they do. So, we ain't trying to get out there and recite poetry and music and try to have sex and all kind of stuff. Yeah, that's all it basically is.
You gotta always have sex. Sex is good sometimes. Sex can be good sometimes if you're with the right person.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
What and or who inspires you?
A lot of different people inspire me. Let me tell you. One of my biggest inspirations are actually friends. Friends, because like having good friends, like yourself, Tony, my friend Ashley, my best friend Cherie, the Milo who DJs Moody, a lot of my close friends inspire me because to actually see them get out there and do their passion, and I'm pursuing my passion as well. Like the people that I'm close knit with actually inspire me the most because show a lot of love. My mother, she inspires me a lot. Just everyday people inspire me, as far as artist influence, it's a whole plethora of them, but I see a lot of alternative artists like MIA and Santa Gold, and I'm really big on 2 Chainz right now. 2 Chainz, yeah, man. Hey, that's my dog right there. So yeah, I got a lot of inspiration that comes from different places. So yeah.
Are there any challenges that you face as a poet and entrepreneur?
Challenges. Yes. Challenges that I had to face with being an entrepreneur. I'll be straight up with y'all. When I left my job back in 2010, May 2010, and I went full time with performing, that's when I came to the realization that as much as I love poetry, man, that right there was a struggle because you'll go to a venue, you probably get paid like $50 if that. And then you got to basically make extra money off CD sales and passing the hat. And to support yourself off of that, it's kind of tough. You just end up having to go hard. If you want to go out, the challenge that I face is that although I love poetry so much, I'm still a hip hop artist. I'm still a rap artist. I didn't go as hard with poetry alone. I went hard with both of them. If you go hard and you're able to perform like an hour, you'll be good, especially within poetry because you can get college bookings, especially if people like you. But if you're actually dibbling dabbling in different things, like 2 different sets, then it's like unless you can bridge the 2 together and be able to make it happen for yourself from there, it'll be kind of a struggle. And basically, I was more in the learning process. I almost got like ahead of myself. I should have just taken my time, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm taking my time, perfecting my craft, and still at the same time, still gaining recognition, learning more, and learning that it's okay to work within your career and still be able to perform as well, So that's what my concentration is right now. Still be able to pay the bills, but still perform and go hard with, my craft.